Welcome, Taurus, to your August 9th through 15th weekly reading. And welcome to my channel if you're new and never seen me before. Milk and Honey Tarot Therapy. Information is below if you're interested in a private reading or some of the other services that I offer. And if you've been with me since 2017, welcome back. Thank you for watching, liking, sharing, subscribing. Let's get on to your August 9 through 15 reading, Taurus, and this is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So let's see what's coming through here. Okay, so the first card we have here is the Two of Swords. So some of you may have been feeling blocked lately. This lady is got her arms crossed, she's blindfolded, it's dark. The good news with this type of block is this is not a major block. This is sort of maybe you've, swords have to do with your thoughts, your beliefs, your ideas, your mind. It's air. So it is about getting clarity. She's by the water, which always in the tarot and the moon both represent intuition. So in getting, tuning inward, maybe you've been blocked because of some things that have happened recently. For some of you, something's happened. We get this Five of Cups. This is about a loss or a conflict. Fives are conflict and loss. This man is grieving. This is something that's really been disappointing, hurtful. He's focused, his head's down. He's focused on the three cups that are spilled, and he's ignoring the cups, behind him, which are still standing. There's still hope. There's still like something positive, if you will, a silver lining. So maybe you've been blocked just focusing on the negative, focusing on what went wrong, the disappointment. Not that you don't need to process some of that, because for some of you, this has been really difficult. This Three of Swords being just a sword going through your heart. This could be a big betrayal. It could be a big loss. It could have been as a general reading, it's always something around, for some of you, a loss around a relationship or a job, a career, something you were hoping for, working for. It could be people that are leaving your life. Something has certainly been going on, Taurus, that has caused some blockages, caused some pain, caused some heartburn. But you're going to start to see a shift and a change this week and this month. You can go back and watch the video I did a couple weeks ago for the whole month, but you're going to start to see this Six of Pentacles. This is about, this man's holding a scale. This is about fairness, getting what you deserve. Sixes are moving into a time of harmony, peace. Things are going to stabilize a little bit. So, and this is very much getting, maybe you lost a job. Maybe you, unexpectedly lost something, but something's going to come. You might feel like you're having to wait for it, beg for it, but it is going to come. And it's going to be this sort of new beginning that's going to shift your energy from the grief and the heaviness and the burden of the loss or the negativity of the loss to this brand new energy. The Fool card, brand new beginnings, stepping out in a new direction. This card indicates, enthusiasm, excitement, new horizons. And this Fool is dressed with this happy outfit, and the dog is happy, and there is, the caution with the Fool card that while you're stepping in a new direction, be aware of risks, be aware that something, you might need to pay attention to everything, so you're not stepping out like a fool, but that you're stepping out, it might feel like you're just untethered, whether you chose this new path or it was chosen for you. You are beginning to move into a whole new direction, and it's going to open up things for you maybe you didn't expect. This next card coming in, the Oracle card, is a great adventure. Take a risk, venture forward. So these are great, when the cards all kind of synergistically work together. Some of you are being asked to step out in a new direction. It might feel like a risk, or the unknown. The north and the south nodes are changing sign, leaving behind the south node of the familiar, the comfort zone, venturing into the unknown, venturing into the north node of stretching and taking risks, but more in line with your destiny and your, pulling you in your sense of purpose. So you are going to be on this adventure in this new path. And some of the other cards coming out to give you sort of some support through this is stay focused on the goals, stay focused on this new beginning, hold the course, even if the course seems tentative or unsure, just stay on the path. Is something, if a new offer, a new beginning unfolds, just know that things are going to work out. This card is the observer. This is about sort of let go of being attached to any outcome. Observe what's happening. I get that for many of you, this is just sort of unfolding. Maybe the ending, the heartache, the conflict, the loss, some of that just happened. And now you're in this mode of observing. Maybe you're observing all your options. You're trying to come to, a decision about multiple options, and you're feeling maybe a little bit of this energy. You're feeling, this is the orphaned card. And this can mean just feeling like all of a sudden you've been abandoned. You don't feel like you belong or fit in, or you're not sure where. You're just feeling that isolation. That certainly is coming up through the reaction of the Five of Cups and the Three of Swords is, I get for some of you, there was some sort of loss that really shook you and is now causing you to feel blocked and feel unsure. But you are going to start to see things open up and getting what you deserve. Offers, maybe new things are coming in, and you're going to go off in this whole new direction. And this direction is going to, let's show you this card. It's going to give you a sense of knowing. When the time is right to step out in this new path, this new adventure, you will get this sense of knowing. You may not have all the facts, you may not know everything, but you'll know that you're supposed to take the next right step, the next move into this new relationship, new career path, new place to live, new job. You're going to get that deep inner sense of, okay, I can do this. You're going to stay focused and get the clarity you need, even when something seems veiled. It might seem veiled right now. Can you see the word veiled? It might feel veiled, but you are going to be directed into the path that's higher and better for you. You're going to be guided. This is the Guides card. And maybe something is going to come through a friendship. This card is coming through. So there's a friendship element that's going to play an important role in what's opening up. Maybe your friend is just that person who's going to help you heal a little bit. Mystic healer. Healing energy flows to you. So if this Five of Cups and Three of Swords have really set you back and you've got to process some deep, painful emotions, you're going to have either a supportive friend, some sort of healer. That energy of healing is going to come flow to you and mend the heart and kind of walk you through what you need to get in the right place to move forward. And as you do, you're going to have miracles unfold. This great new path is leading you. Spirit is always leading us. When one door closes, another door opens kind of thing. And it's hard to believe that in the moment when things are not clear and they're painful. And all we can think about is the loss. Is this man. He's just thinking about the loss. He's not thinking about what's around the corner. But that's where you might be blocking yourself. And maybe you do need a healer or a friend or a therapist or somebody to help you walk through. Because swords are your thoughts, your beliefs, your mindset, your negative, views, getting into a new perspective, a higher perspective, and getting to this place, to this higher knowing, deeper knowing, knowing that this great new adventure is going to come to you and it'll open up You know, I don't get that you're going to get a whole download all at once and it's all going to be crystal clear, but I do get that if you stay focused and you do some inner work, maybe you just need to do the inner work yourself. You know how to do that. You can be your own guru and you can get the guides and the spirit and angels and helpers are going to just uncover what needs to be uncovered, help you process the negative emotions, help you let go, help you forgive, help you move on. And then as you do, you're going to get that knowing and you're going to quit feeling like you're out in the cold, you're abandoned, all is not lost. And stay neutral. This Observer card is about getting out of the negative intensity of emotion and staying in that neutral place so that you can receive and move into the new path that is opening up, because it's coming through. You're going to get what you need and what you deserve. You're going to get, if it's finances that have been limited, they're going to begin to open up. If it's a better job opportunity where more money's coming in, if it's more love. You know, Pentacles have to do with money and real estate and things like that. But in a general reading for some of you, that could be love. New love is coming in. Getting that feeling of not belonging into feeling like you're where you're supposed to be and you're on the path that you're supposed to be on. So hopefully that helps you, Taurus, and watch your sun, moon, and rising signs. If you're new to my channel, please like, share, and subscribe, and read the information below if you're interested in a reading, or as I do executive coaching, life coaching, a formally trained therapist, combining metaphysical tools, helping people get unstuck and not be bogged down in long-term therapy. And I've had the great fortune and joy of working with clients all over the world, really, through this channel since 2017. And that's my calling and my passion, and I hope the reading helps. And if you're interested in more, check out my information below, and I'll see you next time.